My name is Jessica Dale and I'm the site engineer on the Ness Flood Alleviation Scheme Phase 2. We are currently working in various locations on both sides of the river north of Friars Bridge. Works have just begun at Shore Street and will extend on towards self-storage for you. At the moment we're excavating a trench and this will be followed by the installation of H-beam piles. Works are progressing well at Portland Place. 55 piles have been installed to date with 11 remaining. Piles in this location are being constructed using the continuous flight auger method, which is virtually vibration-free and one of the quietest forms of piling. Sheet piling at Anderson Street is now complete as far as the railway bridge. The construction of the flood wall is now well underway in front of the Anderson Street flats, running along the riverbank towards Gale Force. The flood wall in this section has a pigmented concrete fillet. Land reclamation at Gale Force is nearing completion. All the rock armour has now been placed and over 1,700 metres squared of land has been reclaimed. Works in this area will continue in September, with piling followed by construction of a flood wall at Thornbush Quay.
My name's Paul Young. I'm the Environmental Clerk of Works for Highland Council, looking after the environmental issues and ecology issues on the flood relief channel. So essentially we look at the impacts on species that we know are here, such as dolphins, otters, seals. We've got a fisheries interest in the river, coming up and down the river. It's a great salmon area, a salmon river feeding into the Loch Ness system. We've got birds here that feed and nest in the vicinity of the river. So all of this we look to protect during the works. Essentially we're looking at construction of a wall from the main centre in Inverness all the way down to the port. So there's potential to impact on the species that inhabit the vegetation next to the river. We're also concerned about things like runoff because we're excavating in the vicinity of the river. So we're looking at dewatering excavations to put pumps in, to put culverts in, to tie in existing outflows. Other things that we're involved in is the timing of works so that we don't impact on some of the species here, particularly the otters. So we try and avoid times when otters may be more active in and about the river, whether that's at high tide or low tide. We have a system in place for dolphins when we come to pile in the vicinity of what we're calling the dolphin exclusion area, which is essentially an area where we expect dolphins to be within 500 metres of the work. And we have somebody on watch, essentially, as a marine mammal observer, who will sound an alarm, as it were, to prevent works continuing when dolphins are in the area, particularly the piling works. Because you think about the vibrations, you think about the transfer of the vibrations through the ground and then into the water. It can be quite distressing for dolphins. So we stop works when the dolphins are in the area and then we can recommence works when the dolphins have left the area.